As we started looking at our students and started talking about programming and strategic planning and what would be best for our students, and also looking at a high level of learning for students, which means a graduation plus. For some students, that could be a 4-year college or beyond that. It could mean an associate's degree. It could mean just some kind of learning outside of or after high school. And as we looked at that, we need to also then look at the type of program that we want to be able to offer students. One of the first things that we definitely realized was computer programming or computer science was a big one. So 3 years ago, we decided to invest in a new computer science teacher, and we've now got 3 classes at the high school and also added programs at the middle school in computer programming.
Currently, we offer 3 PLTW computer science courses at the high school. The intro class is Computer Science Essentials. We basically give them an intro into coding through blocks. We create apps within MIT App Inventor to kind of get them started. And then level 2 is the second class that we offer, and that's Computer Science Principles, and that takes the basic Python that we taught them in CSE and expounds on that quite a bit. And then the third option that we offer is our advanced, and it just stands for CSA, and that primarily goes into Java coding and programming. Additionally, we do have one more course that we're going to offer. It's called Cybersecurity. It is completely different in terms of its makeup and curriculum than say CSE, CSP, and CSA. Also, I think it has a lot of more immediate real-world application for students that are looking to get into IT immediately after high school or soon thereafter. I think computer science here at Clear Lake Community School District is beneficial for all students. It really challenges students to step outside of their comfort zone. At the end of the day, I'm here to introduce them to this information, to teach them something new, but by the time they leave my class, I want them to be the expert. I want them to know more about coding in Python and Java and networking and cybersecurity than I do.
The other thing that we looked at was ag and FFA. We realized that 20% of our students, so 1 out of every 5 students that graduates from high school, is going to go into some type of an ag-related field. We're able to secure funding for the first 3 years of that programming from our community partners and also grants.
So this year is the second year of Clear Lake Ag Ed and FFA, the 2020-2021 school year. And we have seen some really awesome growth in our program in the short amount of time that we've been here at Clear Lake. This year we have 91 students enrolled in our classes. That is up about 20 or so from last year by the end of the school year. So really awesome numbers to have right at the start of the program, something that we're really happy with. This year we have a lot of new stuff going on in the ag program and with FFA. We started offering new classes in ag. We've got an animal science class, a plant science class, and then horticulture. And our horticulture class is the one that we use the greenhouse mainly for. The greenhouse was part of the bond referendum, and we finished that up in September, October. And it's been a really cool opportunity for students to be able to get out there and get their hands dirty. We have 2 grow towers in there that are hydroponic units where we grow lettuce that we actually give to the food program here in the high school for school lunches. We'll also be getting strawberries in February that we'll be able to put on our flood tables and raise those for the lunch program as well. So we're really excited to be able to give everything back to the school. Something that's coming up for our Ag Ed program and FFA chapter is actually a test plot that is going to be on the north side of the North Iowa Fairgrounds in Mason City. We are working on getting everything set up for that test plot where our students in the ag program would be in charge of soil sampling, doing soil tests, deciding planting dates, doing the planting, deciding on chemical application, when we should do that, harvesting, marketing the crops, all of that sort of stuff, which is a really great hands-on experience for our students, especially those that don't have a farm or production ag background. So
we started looking into registered apprenticeship programs, and the unique thing with a registered apprenticeship program at the high school is those students are then allowed to be able to work at age 16. So we looked for partners in the area, and we've been able to identify a couple partners in the area, one of them being IMT in Garner, and so we're able to start a registered apprenticeship with welding, and then and that's going very, very well with some students. And now we've also then added a registered apprenticeship with Schneider Construction in general construction.
Year 2019-2020, we started the apprenticeship with IMT. It's a welding apprenticeship, and we ended up sending 3 students over there to weld last spring, and they absolutely loved it. This fall, we were able to get it up and going and running again. We have a student currently in his second year in the apprenticeship, and he travels over to IMT, completes the required courses here at school for half the day, and the other half the day he goes over to Garner, gets to work. We also just started another apprenticeship this school year, the 2020-21 school year, with Dean Snyder Construction. It'll be the same as the IMT apprenticeship. They'll attend high school for half a day, and then they'll go work with Dean Snyder for half a day. The students who would participate in these apprenticeships do earn an hourly wage, which is a big bonus for them. They really enjoy that. But aside from that is just the experience and the on-job training that these kids are getting. It's going to open a lot of doors.
And those have been very helpful for our students at the high school level, so that we can get those kids right away some training so that they actually can walk right out of high school and into a profession that would be a well-paying job and is also a high demand job.